Hello! Hello everyone! Hello, 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 hello. Hello to the people currently in the chat and to the people who are watching the VOD back. It's nice to see you all. Sorry it's been a while since I've streamed. Also, if I'm too loud, please tell me. I realize that my chat also isn't visible. Or actually, it might be visible, but no one's speaking. Okay, I don't know. Just need to make sure that everything's in proper working order. I don't know my alerts or... okay, that should be everything. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Alright. But hello! This is my first stream in a while, and I'll be entirely honest, I saw this game, like, in my recommendeds. Hi, Eject. I saw this game in, like, a recommended on YouTube. But it was like a spoiler almost. It was like, oh yeah, people's reactions to this. But it was like, it was kept vague. But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil myself. I'm just gonna play the game on stream. So yeah, in case you're not aware, Project Eden's Garden, this is a fan-made game based on the Danganronpa series. In which case, I'm a massive fan of the Danganronpa series. I have been for several years. Fucking, I'm gonna just start Junko posting. But yeah, I've been into this fandom for a long time. I've been a really big fan of the games for a while, and honestly, I haven't seen anything from this game, but it looks really promising. I've heard a lot of good things from it. So, with that out of the way, let's jump into the game. I am entirely expecting this. You know anything about Danganronpa? Yeah, that's fine. I am 100% expecting this stream to possibly crash, because it crashed when I loaded up the game. Like OBS and Google and all them, they crashed. Just a little, you misspelled it by one letter. It's an N instead of an M. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah. So also, I'm playing really weirdly, because for my view, I have to look at my OBS capture to actually see the game in like a weird way. So I'm gonna be seeing chat and myself the whole time while I'm playing a game, because one thing that I don't like is the fact that this game is forced full screen, and I only have one screen to go off of. Whatever, we'll roll with it. If I can't see the chat, then I'll have to change change the way things look, or like change the alignment of my camera or whatever. Anyway, please don't crash. New game. Logic difficulty normal, normal. I'm not a pussy. Start game. Okay, and just letting you all know, if this does crash, we're doing something else. I don't know what something else is, but yeah, that's getting in the way of the chat. I'm gonna have to... Hold on. I'm gonna have to move some things. Oh, okay. Why is it moving? Why is it not moving both? You know what? Hold on. Just bear with me here. Bear with me. Oh my god, stop snapping there. Okay. There. That works. Now the dialogue isn't being covered up and I can still see myself and chat. There we go. Okay. I don't know who this is, so I'm just going to do a basic anime voice. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me. Just if you guys can't hear me, then just tell me. Those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates, or known as ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
I, Damon Maitsu, am the ultimate debater.
Alright, Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater. We got a fucking Ben Shapiro here.
A prodigy among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched.
Alright, so my voice was fairly
I hold on to my title dearly, because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose.
Alright.
Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent.
Damn.
And now, there's a school worthy of me.
Alright, this guy's a bit of a pompous prick. To Mr. Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater. Congratulations! For your contributions as an ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden's Garden Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency in leadership, communication, and persuasion. In an age where anyone can be called ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Oh no, the pricks are coming for us. Please keep the contents of this invitation, as well as the attached registration materials, strictly confidential. Well, whoop, guys, sorry, you can't tell anyone. Don't look! The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. Eden's Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for the UTP schools, they scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden's Garden Academy. It looks to be an amazing school. Immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I have accomplished more than most people could even dream of. Oh god, the classified documents! Oh god, I see my mic peaking, and I'm like worried. Hold on, let me turn that down a little, and let me turn that down a little. Okay. Is that okay? In my 18 years of living, I have accomplished more than most people could ever dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. God, this guy's a fucking douchebag, isn't he? After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. Shut up! For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as me. Go get over yourself, man. You're a debater. Huh? Ooh. Ooh!
Someone else is here.
Yo!
Huh? Someone else?
Got a bunch of cool characters. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of lag. Can man on the right, please, can you put a shirt on? So who's the guy in the back? Who's the cat guy?
Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's closed.
God, this is lagging a lot.
It has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intently at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Oh god, it's the wrong train. Sorry, this is the train to Comic-Con. Apathetic to the situation, the train continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck here for now. I guess I should find somewhere to sit.
Hey, you! New guy!
Who? Oh, yeah, it's lagging a bit. This looks like one of my brother's characters. I'll have to send this to him, because that honestly kind of looks like him. Hello, can you hear me? I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other passengers.
What now?
What do you want?
What if...
Cool, so, I was wondering something. I'm getting Sonic vibes from this guy. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Oh, sure. Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away. It's the trains.
Howdy.
I heard a howdy. Excuse me, but you don't happen to know where the final stop is, do you? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Geez, can people just leave me alone for 5 minutes? Not a clue, but you can try looking for... Sweet Mama! Holy... Hot Mama! Anyway, keep my composure. The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my... Oh, the heavens! Oh, the heavens! Oh, the heavens above! Oh, this woman... Alright. Is something wrong? Don't fret it, darling. I'll just see who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. The people here just keep getting weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are in my class. Sorry, when I see attractive women. Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. This situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. Mountains framed by a deep blue sky. Crystal clear rivers that sparkle like jewels in the sunlight. Couldn't be a more radical departure from home. Radical highway. Scenery continued to pass, time flying by with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me in the rolling mountains. Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up at the air and started sniffing. After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone cold serious.
Something is wrong.
The air doesn't smell right.
Oi!
This girl's British. Or British or Australian. Because that was definitely an oi! Huh? The air?
Whack.
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
I'm giving this guy a British accent, I don't care. Could you describe it? Kinda chemically. Oh no, we're getting drugged. It's almost like it's coming from
Thou.
that bag over there. She pointed to a travel bag at the opposite end of the car. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I love this dude already. I already love this guy. Yeah, it might just be some really good pancakes. I don't think pancakes smell chemically. Oh shoot, you mean this one right here? I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet.
Pardon me.
Is that your bag? Nope, it was already here when I got on the train. That's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock. Cool, you got it open. That wasn't the lock. Oh, no. Are you okay? Yeah, bro, I'm all good. I just feel kinda... Oh, no, not the wolf guy! Oh my god, you have a much deeper voice than I thought.
Shit.
Did he just pass out? Well, we got a silent guy here. In the same end of the car, the guy who had been staring at me earlier. I'm not feeling so good either.
Hang on.
What did you say? Good night. Oh god. Oh no, it's the deadly neurotoxins. What the? People are dropping like flies. Holy! Oh crap! Someone get help!
For real?
Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever. He ran over to the door that connected to the adjacent car.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. Why isn't it opening?
Stand back.
I wanna try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec?
Hello, Dino. Hello.
I wanna try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec?
He yanked at the door, but
Bad news.
Damn, the car is locked up as tight as a prison.
Come off the grass.
yep, that's a British accent. Huh? But I left to take a piss like an hour ago. Okay, you're already my favorite. I know I said that the wolf guy is my favorite. You're my favorite.
Let me try something else.
The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with all his might.
Brr.
He groaned and stepped back, revealing he hadn't even left a mark on the door. What? That did nothing? Ah, there's another boy who's fallen. A girl, too. Why is everyone passing out?
Damn it.
Shit. Maybe it's got something to do with that bag we... the air around me had grown thick with a strange pungent smell. What's going on? Everyone, these ultimate students got on a train. There's some gas that's making them all sleepy, and that's as much as we know. I could taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh God, no, don't. As a futile plea left my lips, I felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me, and then... there was nothing. I'm dead! Vows woven by stitches and needles. Prologue. This is some cool art, I will say. I love all the character designs. Huh? What's that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an aircon, why am I so warm? I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? My body's so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I only seen one Danganronpa game, not this one. Yeah, this is a fan-made Danganronpa game. I had to see where I was. Where am I? Huh? Oh, sweet Jesus! It's a girl. Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like I was? I can just imagine her just this close to her face, just kneeling down to her level. I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Yeah, it quite literally is just this far away from her face. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Damn it, do I actually have to... Holy! That definitely peaked the mic. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Her eyes snapped open, causing me to jump back.
Hello.
I was just testing you.
Huh?
Testing me? Ready, am I going to... Okay, see you, Dino. It was nice having you here for... what little you were here for. Testing me? To see what you would do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor. What's going on? Okay, Dino. Alright. So you're awake that whole time?
Correct.
I woke up before you, yes. And she just let me sleep?
Anyways.
How long was I out for?
Not sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. Cartoon boing. Boing! When I first came to, I was also startled to see a stranger.
You see?
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or foe. Which is why I need to see for myself how much I could trust you. By lying on the floor and making yourself vulnerable? Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. The only light came from vents far back in the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mildly flooded. I'd say the water reached a little above my ankles. Hey, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. Hello. Nice to see you here. It was a place that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. So I imagine in my head in visual novels that everything just has cartoon sound effects. I mean, kinda. That's just kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club. I have a skin tag on my finger. Yeah. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that seemed almost familiar. Wait, that's it! She was on the train I boarded. Hey, we've met before. On that train?
Yeah.
Yeah. Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from that travel bag, and then everything turned black. Right. Just what the hell was that?
Listen to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she'd been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me up.
I see.
Sure, I was thinking the same. But whose bag was it? Why did they want to knock us out? Cartoon effects is so foul. What do you mean? Okay, the nice side of DDLC, not the other side. And why aren't we on a train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room. And she raised a hand to push up her glasses. Something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. It looks vaguely like a watch. Hey, what's that on your hand? You tell me. It appears you have one as well. Huh? At those words, I looked down at my hand. What the? Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. Well, I can't see it. I don't know why I have my window capture on. And I apparently have... Oh no, display capture, I mean. I don't know why I have a display capture on. You know, I'm just going to end up moving this whenever I need to see anything that's covered up by my camera. It had been fitted tightly around my wrist, but it felt like I was wearing wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Hey, I'm not wearing this. As I grabbed a hold of the device and pulled, a tiny surge of electricity ran through my wrist.
How humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you.
Thanks for the heads up. Shit, what's going on here?
I don't know. Is this Mr. Beast?
Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who put this on me?
You can touch the screen, though. See? Like this. Tap the face of the device. It slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image. Oh, so like a watch. Well, yeah, like you initially said it was like a watch.
Correct.
It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason. Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
Moving on.
While you're standing there, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway.
Damon Maitsu, Ultimate Debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy.
Interesting.
How interesting.
What is?
Thank you for telling me more than I asked for.
As for myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
Eva Tsunaka. It's nice to meet you.
I'm sure it is.
Am I not gonna get to know your ultimate, or am I just gonna get a name?
Maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding. Or even better, that annoying mechanical noise.
Welcome to Project Eden's Garden. A lot has happened already, and I'm sure you're eager to investigate. But there are some things you should get acquainted with first. To access the trinket, or as Damon so colloquially put it, the watch, simply press F1 key. What the fuck is that on a controller? And to access observation mode, press the enter key. Press the enter key again to exit this mode. Oh, and use WASD keys to pan around the room. If you ever need to revisit this information, check out the control panel. It's just one F3 key away. That's all for now. Go forth and explore. Okay, I'm going to try and guess. Okay. That's left stick. That's right stick. That's enter, it seems. Oh, no, wait, no. X to go into that mode. Y to go into my trinket. Right, okay. So it's fairly simple. Boxes. The various novelty knickknacks.
There might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, a bunch of screws. Nope, there's nothing in there but junk. Generator. There's a generator under the vent. Is this what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. It looks dilapidated. There's a boiler back there, but I can't do anything with it. Oh, there's a camera there. Eh? Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed? It seemed better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room. You noticed that camera too? Yeah, it's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt... What do you mean it doesn't look like it's turned on? There's a bright red glowing light coming off of it. Of course it's turned on, you dipshit. I see. Perhaps that's for the best. What do you mean? Someone is watching us. It's possible they're the same person who put these wrist straps on us. Of course it's the same person, you idiot. He makes a decent point. That seemed to be it. The room's too run down for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Eva approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation... God, these American accents are making my throat hurt.
Huh?
What are you doing? God, I think I might have to stop doing these accents. All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop doing the accents for a while. And my throat hurts after doing an American accent for a long time, especially one that gruff. All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform we were standing on and into the water. Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator? Look at the light bulb we threw into the water. Notice how it isn't flashing? That means the... Okay. Flashing? That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay, just give me a second. I took off my socks and shoes and quickly rolled up my pants. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise was even louder now. It sounded like it was coming from the direction of the vent. God. Yep, it definitely must be the generator. We're lucky the water isn't conductive. Those exposed wires could be bad news otherwise.
Interesting.
Is that just a small generator? It sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explained the whirring noise. I wondered where all the power is going to. High up on the wall was a vent. What could be on the other side? Do you want to look through that? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
Alright, I have an idea, but it will take some physical effort.
Huh?
Like what?
Well,
Like getting on my shoulders.
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, I'll give you a boost and you can look through the windows. Fair, but shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? I don't think you could handle it. I'm pretty packing down there. Oh, God. You're wrong. Electrocution! Saying that, she stooped in front of the generator and motioned for me to come over.
thinking.
Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. I waved over to Eva and awkwardly positioned myself on her shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
All right.
She sounds like Ash Ketchum. Huh? Well, do you see anything? Yeah, another vent, and a room just beyond it. I can't see what's inside the room, though. Both of these vents are in the way. Taking a closer look at the boiler room vent, I noticed that there were hinges bolted to the upper corners. Oh, God. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Not surprising. Hey, I got it open. Can you see better now? Although the second vent still obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. We must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird that this vent opens into another room instead of outside. Eh? Just beyond the chairs, in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. Ooh, that's a person. That's a dead body. Or it's a passed out person. Damn it, there's gotta be a way inside this room. I did skip through it, but I did read all of it. Eva, can you let me down? There's someone in there? I think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something we don't. If we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him. Trepidation. The room's on the level above ours, she said. Right, which means there must be stairs somewhere. I have to find them. To leave an area, press the R key. I'll confirm the choice with you just in case you get any second thoughts. No. Okay, so right trigger also makes it look. Hey, look, live leak. Okay. Yes. Okay. God, it's annoying that it doesn't calibrate for controller. As soon as I was out of the water, I threw on my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. Upon leaving the room, I was greeted with an equally derelict hallway. The walls and floor were an old matte color with nothing else to them. No wall decor, no windows, no life whatsoever. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, what looked to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does this mean there's an exit right around that corner? Don't go running off without me. Huh? I've already inspected the rooms in this hallway, so you can't just ignore them. When did you do that? While you were asleep. You weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Hang on, your best efforts? Poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet. I even bridal carried you at one point. Not sure I can believe that. Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you were lying. You didn't think to get help? You were obviously breathing. That doesn't answer the question. Yeah. Oh, woe is me. I was unconscious and you didn't do anything aside from looking for a way out. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless she didn't want to leave me here alone? I can't figure her out at all. This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. Wow, just doing the research for me? I can't believe it. Someone else in a Danganronpa game doing something useful? That's unheard of. That was the case for every room? I believe, as my great grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Please use WASD keys to walk. Since you're in a hurry, hold down shift to sprint. I don't know what shift is on a controller. Ah, left trigger. Okay. Storage closet. Okay, what's in here? That was a long loading screen. The room was almost identical to what Eva described earlier. There was no real organization or meaning to anything. It was just filled with completely random crap. What did I tell you? It's definitely a messy place. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Let's move on for now. I should probably listen to her. There was no reason for me to look inside this room, especially when we might have found help. God, why am I even here then? Is there anything? I can't even interact with anything, so there's actually no point in me being here. I might end up turning my camera off because this mask is getting a little bit itchy. Another storage closet. Another storage closet. Another storage. I'm assuming that they're... I thought it was glass breaking. I'm assuming that they're all going to be the same.
Here we are. Here's the fancy place. The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covering some parts of the walls and ceiling. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. There didn't seem to be any mold, at the very least.
So,
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent to that boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway, correct? Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler room to get here. Alright, let's investigate. Can I turn up my fucking sensitivity, please? Question mark. Is there any way for me to fucking turn up my sensitivity? Let's worry about that later. We need to find the room the man is in. Wait, if it's this. God damn, Eva. Just let me fucking peek around. Question mark, question mark. So all these rooms are going to be locked. Is it going to be this? This is a big grand door. This must be the room. Taking a deep breath, I pushed open the large doors. Mystery man behind door number 1. It's a lot better maintained than the rest of the building. Okay, the vent should probably... Whoa! Yeah! Hey, it's the British girl! It's the British girl with the bunny ears. Huh? Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Whoa! We got a fighter. Yeah! Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Shit, why did you just hit me? I'm not going to embrace a stranger with open fucking arms. You could have been a murderer. So your instinct is to attack everything you see? Hey, I've already sparred one guy in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time. I already like her. A guy in a suit? Oh, hello. You're even more like a pompous prick than he does.
Hello.
Hello. This guy, the outfit he's wearing. We've met before, haven't we? I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. Do you guys know each other? Not at all. We only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh,
Anyways,
well, you were still knocked out by that sleeping gas stuff, right? Soybean? Don't remind me, soybean. What? Yeah, that's right. I said it. You're a soybean, just like this loser next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what's happened on the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but 1 second I was on the train, the next it was surrounded by total darkness. The place was like a solitary confinement chamber. I thought I was going to suffocate in there. What are you talking about? See that pantry over there? Yeah. Turns out the door was unlocked. We're inside that pantry? When she kicked open the door, I nearly jumped out of my skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in there? Waking up. Yeah. Isn't it unfair? I got stuffed in some tiny pantry while this guy had the entire floor to himself. Whoever's responsible for this must have been jealous of my talent. You won't believe just how many jealous bastards turn violent in this industry. Industry? I'm gonna take a guess. Tennis. Or actually, no. Golf. You're a golfer because you've got the thing in polo. You've got the polo and the little like sun cap, whatever it is. What's with the dumb face? You know who I am, right? Was I supposed to? Uncultured swine.
Grace Madison, ultimate golfer.
Let's go. Got it, baby. Grace Madison. Grace Madison, ultimate golfer. Let's play some golf. We golf. The ultimate golfer, of course. Since the two of you were on that train, that means you're ultimates as well. What about you? You tell me your ultimate talent?
I'm Wolfgang Akere, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my card.
Wolfgang. Why is your first name Wolfgang? dude, come on. And ultimate... Okay, of course he thinks he's hot shit. He's a fucking lawyer. Better call Saul. Lawyer? He's way better than being a golfer. But hey! Don't mean to golf. For such a young-looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be part of what makes him an ultimate. You look confused. I'm not confused. I look too young. Is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Miss Madison said it.
Whatever you say.
'Cause it's true. Well, don't you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I've always had the impression golf was an old man's business. And not that young women shouldn't take the reins. The sport's probably in need of a revival. It's a tough industry, and that's because we got to fight for recognition. Not sit around for 7 years and do F all. Sound like the average high schooler now I think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started college?
Thank you.
That's personal information I don't intend to disclose. Oh, this guy really doesn't want to tell us fucking anything. You're a piece of work, aren't you? I haven't been talking about the train. These guys seriously have their priorities skewed. So you have them too.
Look.
We're all wearing the same wrist straps. Really? We were busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out. Eh? Wrist strap, you say? These fuckers are more like mini shock collars. Those are mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time. So you tried taking it off, did you? Yep, same with you. Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. The stupid thing zapped me when I did. I suspected it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though I hadn't tried removing the strap myself. Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? Well, what's the purpose behind these straps? I don't know, to be a watch. Are you daft? It's to shock us. The thing is, we seem to receive a shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So why aren't we allowed to remove these wrist straps? What I want to know is who even put these things on us. The answers to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. It doesn't make sense. For me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know. Surrounded by a bunch of strangers, I'm forced to figure out why. It doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening? God, fuck my big chungus life.
Hello.
Hello there. Are you talking to me? No, look behind you. Confused, I turned to see what captured everyone's attention. Is it more Oh, hello. For a second I thought I was seeing things. Peeking at us from the corridor was a small girl. Who are you? Hello? What the? That fucking gremlin? God, whoever wrote this character knows how it feels to be quintessentially British.
Miss Madison!
Miss Madison, you'll scare her if you shout like that. The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. Now we can see for certain that she was a kid. What the hell? Why is there a kid here? For your information, I am not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. No way, the gremlin can talk? That's me, I'm the gremlin. I just told you, I'm not a gremlin. If we must make comparisons, I'd rather you like me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa. A kappa is not elegant. I don't know what kappas you've been seeing in your lifetime, but kappas are not elegant.
Really?
Yeah, that's not much better.
Be careful.
But please be careful what you say to her. That girl seems awfully young. She doesn't seem young. She is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I also saw you on that train. You let a child on there. You were hidden behind some other people, so you were pretty hard to see. I assumed you were sitting down or something. It didn't even cross my mind that you might have been an actual kid. Hold on. Need to adjust my mask. Carrying behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see it. Still, what the hell was it even doing on that train? That's what I'm wondering. The kid's got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I am a professional, just like the rest of you. Oh god, I just saw... Why did you Google it? Why did you Google what a kappa is?
No.
You mean you're an ultimate?
Really, Drew?
I didn't think children could qualify as ultimates. Well, evidently it's shown in the past. Must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child, I'm a professional. Well, what is it you're so good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally, I decline further conversation with rude people like you. But given our circumstances, I shall be sanguine on the matter.
I am Toshiko Kaira, the ultimate matchmaker. Nice to meet you.
Oh, so you're the ultimate shipper. Okay. Is that literally it? You're just the ultimate shipper?
That's...
A matchmaker? Aren't you a bit young for something like that?
Get a grip.
The gremlin's obviously lying about having a talent. I mean, it snuck its way onto the train because it saw the commotion. Now the little bastard's stuck with us.
Look at what you've done.
Now look at what you've done. You've made her upset.
Of course not.
Upset? Of course not. I know better than to make a gremlin seriously. Oi! Don't think you can just use my own insult against me. This girl is giving major Miyu vibes, and I'm living for it. I am all for it, because Miyu's my favorite. Grace. What?
Moving on.
So if I have things right, all 5 of us were on that train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped as well? That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 16. Okay.
Correct.
That's the same number of people who were on the train. I'd become well acquainted with them.
Healthy.
The only person I've been avoiding is this frustrating boy I woke up with. You wouldn't believe his manners. Oh, there's a bitch, isn't he? And I'm the gremlin. And she also woke up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here. As does everyone else.
Suppose.
Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think they should know about you four. That will be helpful, yes.
Wonderful.
Very well. I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this new journey. Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. Then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those 2 events aren't that different after all.
Well,
Where are the others right now? Obviously, they're outside this building. There's an exit not too far. Just fading away.
Let's get the best.
She seems... Where am I going? She seems to know more than us. It wouldn't hurt to entertain her. Let's see what this thing has up its sleeve. Off I go. To the ethereal plane. I'm off to the void, innit? Outside this building, so there's even more to this place than we've already seen. Are there other buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area we're exploring? Standing here won't give me an answer. I should find the exit already. Okay. Well, I want to explore, but I guess I won't. Strange painting. Forget about the mask. What's that weasel-looking thing? yeah, they do just fade. That's the thing in Danganronpa. But it's not usually that fast. It's usually a lot slower than that. This painting was one I recognized. I'm pretty sure my high school team had to research it for a debate. Whatever we were trying to argue, I scrubbed it from memory. Need to make room for the next debate tomorrow. One thing's for sure, the woman in the painting didn't wear a mask. And the liquid she's pouring, it definitely wasn't blood. And last one. Talk about stuff of nightmares. Is she supposed to be a hyena? The ears are really big though. Maybe it's a wild dog. Whatever, I'm wasting my time here. Okay. Out I go. Looks like the others are gone. Whatever, I work better alone. Where the fuck am I going? Also, why is the camera... Oh, hello, everyone. God, the camera takes a while to scroll. You're late. I'm barely late. You're waiting? Only because the gremlin insisted. I didn't even realize you fell behind until she said something. I'm ashamed to say the same.
Well,
By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else, probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself. They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I'll explore by myself. Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show off.
done yet?
Who cares about that? The guy's there now, let's just go already. Yes, and then the others will realize their foolishness. Onwards to the great outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but instead of pushing it open, she reached for the lock I hadn't even noticed there. The door opened with a long, shrill creak, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. This girl's gonna be the mastermind. I'm calling it now. Okay, good. The game didn't crash. Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Finally, some sunlight! This courtyard. I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope... I doubt it's that easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Let's see if you're right. Go on, soybean, climb the edge.
No.
What the... Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. It's a fake sky. Yes, do you see anything strange? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Wait, huh? As my eyes tried to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. No, it's almost as if they were concave. The sky is curving inwards? How would it be? Are we looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No way. This has got to be a 360 projection or something. You mean the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama? She doesn't actually have a mouth. Yeah, that too. She doesn't have a mouth. Her mouth is the fan. It sounded completely ridiculous when said out loud, but at the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360 projection, wouldn't that mean we're inside some sort of dome? Such is the truth I have long recognized.
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake? Why'd you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
Cause for concern.
Ah, no sunlight. You really didn't see any windows in this building? No, none at all. God damn. No windows means no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. We've survived this long. I think we'll be okay. You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. That's like something out of a movie. Maybe whoever brought us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside, in lieu of actually letting us outside. She's just frantically typing behind the fan to get the TTS to work. Yeah, it sounds right. It sounds about right for Danganronpa. Sure, if you want to make broad assumptions. In a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do. Fair. Whether or not the sky really is a projection, it's not something we can do much about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Oh, it's the sniffy girl. It's the sniffy woman. Above the inane chatter, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse's squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation, it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Hey?
I hear what? It almost sounds like whimpering. Oh, Jesus.
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just heard it.
Oi, you.
Oi, who knows crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. Her bark is worse than her bite. Oh, you corner shrew! The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. We just leave them be. If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Goodness.
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need.
Careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out.
Hiding will only make you more scared. Okay, I take it back. I like this guy. This guy's nice. Do anything that's gonna convince them. Aw, you're cute. Hello. I wasn't,
Hello.
Hello. How about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Toner. I'm the ultimate fencer.
Aw.
It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
Aw. He's cute. I like her. Eloise. Ultimate fencer, was it?
Strange.
That's strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting shouldn't have reason to hide from people.
That's
Actually, it doesn't focus as much on the courage as people think.
not.
The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves, along with having the agility to avoid them. Wait, change your mind, that's me. No, that's me. You're just gonna say every character's you. Acting brash may get you the first move, but it's a steady, analytical mind that secures the win. That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Aw, you're adorable. I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help but gush.
Listen to me.
But I have to ask, why are you hiding from us? She stood there quickly, deep in thought. When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like.
There were several strangers around me, and they were also panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating. That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came to. Aww.
I understand.
If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously?
That's probably the last thing she wants to hear, and since when were we friends?
Well,
Hey! Was there anyone with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry. So this girl's just as clueless as us. It seems she also passed out on that train. Damn it, what the hell's going on here? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Miss Kayura is currently introducing us to everyone else. Would you like to join?
Maybe.
I think I want to stay where I am. Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. This is guys like Byakuya, but actually nice. Yeah, I'll wait here if it makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, Miss Tolner. Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well, or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. I mean, he's a lawyer. It's kind of his job. I guess it's admirable. God. Okay, God, why do I have to get so close to you? Oh, don't tell me my controller has drift.
Curious.
Such a strange place, this courtyard. Grace. A fake sky, huge dome. It's like someone off the set of a reality show. It turns out we're being forced to take part in one. Forced to take part in a reality show? I seriously doubt that. Reality shows have pretty questionable ethics, but I've never heard of one kidnapping its contestants before. Okay, where are we going next? Toshiko.
see?
Of the 11 students I mentioned before, 5 of them awoke in this courtyard. I also woke up here. That makes a group of 6. If everyone was split into pairs, it would check out. Similar to you, the surrounding sky gave us hope of a world beyond the courtyard walls. But no sooner after we fell for the dome's illusion did the cracks begin to show. I have no doubt that it was the intention of this place, inspiring hope in order to crush it. Despair! Clearly, we're witnessing the machination of a dastardly villain. Her point could have been made in a lot fewer words. Okay, where do I go now?
Also, this is absolutely going to be the place where the thing opens up to the trial grounds. I've played Danganronpa before. Excuse me, there's still someone you must meet. Who? Where? Oh, hi, I didn't see you. That's a guy? I thought it was a girl. A guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets. Looks like you found some friends. Indeed, why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back. Have you no manners? Are we going to see the execution? There won't be any executions yet. That's going to be a while. Because this is only the prologue and no one's died yet. No one's going to die in the prologue unless this fan game decides to do something crazy.
All good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that, I didn't mean to act like a dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know. I suppose we can forgive you if you give us your name. Easy enough.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Hey! One of my OCs was the ultimate marksman, that's cool. You're stealing my thunder, you prick!
Hear me out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right? That's right. I have a really good eye for my targets. Oh, this guy's gonna be interesting. This guy's absolutely gonna be blamed like 5 times for being the blackened, just because he's good with shooting things. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it. I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all of those weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you? Whoa, never. I realize my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets, like corpses. Like corpses and people tied up in rope.
Believe me.
Those are stationary. Believe me, I've never taken a human life. I see, good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess this guy knows how to keep his cool. So, where's your partner? We all have one to my knowledge. Snobbing's a good job, mate. Honestly, if this guy was Australian, I would have lost my shit. The ultimate goofball. He was fine, harmless, for the most part. Just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but you know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Wait just a second.
You.
Huh? You. Did you just say a pirate? Sounds dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. Wait, is that guy that didn't have a shirt on? He's a pirate? It's gotta be that one freaky dude on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo. Yup, that's your man. He went through the door over there, so... I gotta see him.
Totally.
You have fun with that, just saying. The guy's a little out there. Oh, trust me. I'm gonna love him. I guarantee you I'm gonna love him. By the way, Desmond, do you see that girl in the gray uniform over there? I told her I'm gonna bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while I'm gone? Oh, sure thing. The others are a odd bunch, so good luck convincing them as I fade off into nothingness. He may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they're discussing something.
My.
Let's head over and find out, shall we? Ooh, fucking stone grinding sound effect. Alright, in the other building. That's me. How many characters are you? Oh, hello, a lot of people. Holy hell, is that a tree? He just flies off like Papyrus. It is I, the great Papyrus. That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree. I'm not even sure we can say that. Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Eva bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing. This is a faux tree. Impossible! How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size? If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. I don't know. No, I'm the ultimate goofball, not the sniper guy. Who's the ultimate goofball? Is that just you? I don't think that's a talent. The expression said it all. What the hell is that, a huge fake tree? I'd be hard-pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard-pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or something. This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it was a bunch of people I recognized from the train. Actually, no. This is going to be the place where the fucking trial grounds open up. I made it up. Okay. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized on the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct? Correct!
What's wrong?
Is something wrong?
See?
If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who were on the train? That's a good point. There were other people, right? Of course, the Academy said they reserved that train for its students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone? I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did.
Hey,
Huh?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? Huh? But I left to take a piss like an hour ago.
I see.
Oh, right. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them, though. No one ever says crapper. Come on.
Strange.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't see that. Maybe they were also knocked out. I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others already? Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently here. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do for right now. Regardless, the whole thing's pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not help us escape our car? Okay, I want to talk to this fucking pirate first and foremost. Fucking... I've got fucking Joy-Con. I've got fucking Joy-Con drift. I've got stick drift. Okay, this guy's a pirate. Glad to see you're alright, kid. Of course I'm alright. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought you could catch you, but... Hi, Beetle. Hello. Oh, nice to see you. How fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock. Okay, I need to hear this guy's voice, because right now I'm doing a shit pirate accent. However, it was all worth it. Look at these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear ya.
Oh yeah, this guy had the deep voice. Oh, give credit where credit's due. He came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
Oi, I want to talk for a sec. Huh? You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers. Oh, matey, that kind of pirate, right?
Pirate?
Ugh. Heh. I'm not a pirate. I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Huh? A ship captain? You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question? For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype. You know who else? You know who else is a ship captain?
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like these lowlives.
If you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes.
Hmm? Do these look like the clothes of a pirate to you?
Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before. Our kind?
My mistake.
I never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
Sorry.
Sorry for losing my cool.
Okay, whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
Right.
That's right. I know the sea is like the back of my hand. Every river and waterway within the north and southern waters.
Oh, right. I thought you were making a Muscle Man reference.
I'm the king of the seas!
Of the seas, hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
Oh, my fucking husband. Oh, Wooga, Jean de la Mer. Or was it Jean? I missed that. Did he say Jean or Jean?
King of the seas, hero of the storms.
Do people actually call him that, or did he come up with those names himself?
Is that really true?
You know every river and waterway. Is that really true?
Yep, I've studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere.
Oh god, my throat. My voice is starting to hurt.
According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be king of the seas, but I'm not above the law.
That definitely peaked the mic. I'm sorry about that. Slide whistle sound effect. I suppose that's good enough.
See?
Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean.
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust in me. I'll protect you as if you were my own crew.
What now?
Protect? Protect us from what?
I
I suppose from whoever put these wristwatches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone in this place apart from us.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big of an ask, eh? All we need to do is find where we entered, then voila, sweet freedom.
For such a simple conclusion, he sure was making a big deal out of it.
Wait.
It may interest you to know the people are gathering outside the building Miss Kayura explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
Always good to see people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate.
That guy's a prick. Not all I expected. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as his appearance. Hey, don't call him dumb. You're dumb. What was the Academy thinking, inviting someone like him? Okay, stop with the fucking stick drift! Stop! Oh my god, stop with the stick drift. It's actually driving me crazy. Okay. We've met quite a couple people. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like. 6. We got 6. Oh my god. Hello, gorgeous.
Golly.
Golly, what's this? More friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Sick.
And let me tell you.
My name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Yeah! Yo, let's go! Dude, my fucking avatar fucking Sona's a blacksmith. That's cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking respect. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. Repeat what I just said. Yeah. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are a part of the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. Tee. No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high-intensity exercise. So how has your kind not gone extinct? Ah, extinct? Made redundant by technology.
Did you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself? No, not really, because you still have to work with steel.
Well, I don't like to admit it.
Against modern medicines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch.
You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
Now, would you look at that?
And my creation touches the heart. It's better than anything made by a machine. Hell yeah! This is literally just talking about AI. Imperfections be damned. Ooh! Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills are impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. Yeah, because I don't think anyone's ever debated with a computer. Your experience isn't applicable here, mate. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me? My stance on AI in a nutshell? Yeah, pretty much.
Could you explain?
There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even an occasional youngin'. These are all people who visit me.
Howie,
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on the train and taken here?
oh,
Oh, I wouldn't say kidnapped. What? Did you not black out on that train? No, I did.
Well,
Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion.
yeah.
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test.
Seriously.
That's stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going.
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason. Shut up! You're just a bitch. By the way, there's a gathering happening outside the building. Miss Kayura explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there.
No.
No, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. I like her. Okay. Oh no, this was the sniffing woman on the train. Oof. So you all got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing the 5 of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, huh? We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks? What the hell is your damage? Huh? Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this bitch. As in, personally? Nah, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. Ever since her interview with Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Spencer got, yeah. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry, blah. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually... I'm flattered you've memorized my resume. Your resume? So those things you said weren't an exaggeration?
yes.
This is news to you? Anyone who is anyone knows about Winona. Winona? That will be my name, yes.
Well, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
This is fucking Shark Tank. Winona. Okay, no last name, just Winona. That's gonna be a plot twist. That we're gonna learn her last name and it's gonna be some important thing, like how Celeste was in the first game. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm gonna let her talk down to me. She has looks, talent, and wealth. She will be a truly auspicious match.
Interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? Yeah, ooh, I already don't like you. Yeah, I can tell. I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses in my generation. Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. You're a bitch! Fucking fuck you. And not because you're being kidnapped? You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards a most wondrous romance. I'm not really interested in that. Yeah, I know, because you're a lonely bitch. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the Academy. You're the type of person who would get broken up with in a fucking Hallmark movie. You're the type of person who would get broken up with in a Hallmark movie because you were focusing too much on work and not about Christmas. You're that type of person. No one likes you.
At the very least, let me be your stead. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. After I fell asleep in that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here. Why had no one stopped them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? Now put him up. Give him the old 1-2. Come on, put him up. I'm gonna teach you how we tussle in the 60s.
What a joke.
Well, that makes things all the more sinister. So she thinks someone carried her here? It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us in the train by vehicle and carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you? Yeah, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking stereotype. We know about as much as you do. The 5 of us have been walking around and talking to the other students that were on that train. The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on. Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. Honestly, thank you, Wolfpuck. Or Wolfgang, whatever the fuck your name was. Given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happened to us? It's like too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train, plant a chemical agent, and then carry everyone they knocked out. There's got to be more than one person behind this, a group maybe. The question becomes who and why. Okay, you go.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Yeah! The ultimate pro gamer. Cassidy Amber. God, you treated that shit like a YouTube intro.
Very nice.
Very nice. Jumping right into an introduction. I like it. Oh, her shirt says fucking 1v1 on it. For fuck's sake. Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewer. Yep, they're literally a YouTuber, Twitch streamer. Especially if you have 20 million of them. Got it? Yep. She is literally a streamer. She is quite literally a YouTuber streamer.
Is that really true?
God, this is ironic. 20 million. Is gaming really that popular? Europe. Are you stupid? It's not just gaming. It's pro gaming. Oh, what, are you a hungry box? Do you mean Jigglypuff in Melee? Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line. The stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competitions is somewhat impressive. Yeah, imagine the pog face. Yep. Jesus. Sorry, excuse me. Doing these voices too long makes me cough. Hack up a lung. It's unlike how I feel about debating. Oh, question. What is it? Do you guys know what the place... I promised my comrades my streaming schedule wouldn't change after starting school, so I'm kind of freaking out. Your comrades? Cassidy's comrades. They're the biggest fan community on the internet. She must mean her followers, being a streamer. And yeah, she's a streamer. It would definitely explain the hat.
Curious.
Well, it's the hat. I can't even tell. I can see the shirt, but... You must be very wealthy then. I've heard the popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations. There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. And I'm a tier 3 sub to Pokemon. So how many suckers have you swindled with such a large fan base? You must be raking in the dough. Yeah, Cassidy doesn't want to talk about that. She doesn't want to expose her fucking how much money she's got from subs alone.
The hell?
What's wrong with your face?
See how it is.
I see how it is. You think the only motivation is money, don't you? Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Typical bourgeoisie scum. Whoa. I stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. Ah, so you do stuff like charity streams and that. You mean you give away all your money? I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it's for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers. One time I bought a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day. All these giveaways are streamed too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them. Impressive. You've managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course, I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one. But it's chocolate soda? What the fuck? Oh god, that just sounds disgusting. But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work. The real problems are the swine who make billions every year. Even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile. What, so like that bitch that we just talked to?
Bourgeoisie scum.
In fact, I can even detect the rancid smell of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. Yeah, I've just talked to her. I bet they're plotting to profit off of our suffering as we speak. This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy. As wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there. Alright, it was nice meeting you all. Okay, 3 more. Oh, 4 more. 5 more. I'll talk to Wolf, dude. You look like a helldiver. Come on, man, just say something. Oh, I guess I'm meeting 2 at once. Come on, please, pretty please.
So harsh.
So harsh, alright. All I wanted was your name. Hey. Ah! Oh, it's more people. Hey there. God, he really gives me Russian Badger vibes.
Oi!
What's the matter with him? I don't know. I've spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything. If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I?
The name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Hey, don't call me Shrimp. Ultimate Drag Racer. Yeah, Mr. Motorbike. A drag racer, given his outfit, that comes as no surprise. Aren't you warm in that suit? Aren't you confused? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air, kind of like the fans in car seats to cool your butt.
Let's rock and roll.
Isn't that super rad? God, I'm not doing that again. But the way he yells every word, he can make anything sound like a big deal. Only issue is, they don't extend to the rest of my suit. He's got a serious case of swamp ass. And walk around naked? I mean, wear different clothes. So, you should also have an ultimate talent, correct?
Well,
Would you mind sharing it?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
Yo! He's getting set on fire. So, a music producer. Yeah. Nice, okay. We got Shy Boy here. We got Shy Boy for everyone to put as their fucking profile picture. But, it's mostly bad remixes and stuff. Well, if you're the ultimate music producer, I don't think your stuff is trash. I am just bobbing my leg and shaking my arm. I'm not jerking off. No, man, your music is wicked good. You know my songs? Nope! Do I even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. That just says says it all.
Moving on.
I assume you two also woke up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on? Yeah, this whole shebang did come out of the blue, but to be honest, it feels a lot like Extreme Han. Do you know what that is? No, I don't. Figures. You don't look like the type. Meaning? Anyway, Extreme Haunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game. Stuff will chuck you into an underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins, anything to scare you. I'm pretty good with the coffins, not so much the tunnels. What's this got to do with us? You see, there's a couple places that are known for starting their haunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Yeah? To make it feel as real as possible. They'll even take you when you least suspect it. Thing is, they can't just dump anybody. You gotta consent first. The hell? I'll never agree to getting kidnapped. Stream won't say. People know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing. Huh? For example, the letters we received from the Academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise? Don't tell me you actually believe this guy. Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting that letter asking me to join Eden's Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap? Well, that's just a theory. We won't know what's going on until we explore some more.
In any case,
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark. Hi, Mark. Though he looked less than enthused, he let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually consent forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it part of the charade? Is Eden's Garden Academy even real? I should know better than to think some nonsense things like that. The Academy was fake. Someone should have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the Academy. Or this is the Academy. Okay, 3 more people.
oops.
Oops, I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. I'll give your content a try. Who knows, I might really like it. You are not a fucking YouTuber. You are not a fucking YouTuber. If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me. Hey, you two. Huh? Oh crap, new guy over here. What? You boarded the train before things going all crazy, right? Check it out, me and the new guy together again. Stop acting like we're friends, I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know, that thing you just said. Maybe you've heard my name before. Does Kai Montiego ring a bell?
Hey!
Come on. Kai Montiego? Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
He's an influencer, a really big influencer. He's the ultimate influencer, for fuck's sake, bro. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Ouch, right in the ego. I thought I'd already... Oh.
Coming to this dump, but
Kai Montiego, ultimate influencer. Yep. Mr. Fragile. You don't recognize the dumbass? Must be nice.
Yes.
You do? Guy's the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing and he'll sick his army of underage followers. It's Dream! We've literally got Dream! Bro! That description... Bro, that description is literally just Dream. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? That is just Dream. He's a dictator with a trendy fit. Dictator? Sheesh, you naysayer types are always so overdramatic. Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda. Anyway, listen to my new song. I wear a mask with... I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. Oh, God. You want to talk? Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda.
See that?
Huh? Yeah, I see you're not no stranger to photo editing. I'm kind of impressed. No one would ever guess you had the face of a horse. I mean, it's not ugly. And the tears returned as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this was definitely not it. Hey, leave Kai alone. You may not be the nicest person in the room, and can't you see you're hurting his feelings? You can get over it. Anyway, what about you? Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh.
Oh, sure.
Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever
What is that?
work my magic. Just
What is cosmetology? I'm looking it up. Cosmetologist. This is the first time I'm ever hearing the use of that word. What? Cosmetologist. Cosmetology. Oh, like makeup and stuff. Makeup and hairstyling. Okay. Gotcha. Is that it? You're just a makeup artist? Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist. What? Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media, enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. I mean, now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her. I see. This is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friends. They're all on Diana's waiting list. No offense, but I don't care about his feelings, pretty girl.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me? Why do you care what he thinks? Isn't the demographic for people like you largely teenage girls? My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that. Trans rights. Guys, I love my fans. Guys, 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 I'm so nice and lovable. Buy my merch. Buy my USB of baby pictures. Oh, God. I can't not look at this guy without thinking of Dream now. I can't not. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone to gather there. I'm 1930s work whistle angry. Alright, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and an influencer. Were this any other academy, I wouldn't bat an eye. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. It will hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. Eden's Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it prioritized the academic talent. Now, it thinks I'm on par with those two? Alright, and last guy. The boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down on a notebook.
Hello?
Hey, you.
The hell?
The hell? No, sorry, I dozed off a bit there. You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Can I not tell the truth? Was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. Like Spencer when you cheat during the Neo fight. What's happened? Why are you angry? The guy paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit. This guy's just male cabbie from fucking Inanimate Insanity.
Oi, you.
Oi! What you doing?
Excuse me.
Very loud woman with a visor. Are you running at us? I make sure to recall all of my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of many responsibilities. Yeah, this guy's literally just fucking, what is it? Oh, Dream. Yeah, this guy's literally just cabbie. If anyone's watching the stream of the VOD and you know Abby, then yeah. My name is
Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian.
Wilhelm.
Please make note of that for future reference.
No, Wilhelm. Okay. Ulysses.
Impressive.
This guy says impressive to a lot of things. Interesting, a fellow scholar, much like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff? Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Stuff like shopping lists, classmates' birthdays, when to brush my teeth. This guy has fucking This guy has autism. 100% this guy has autism. Probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down. I think that's the same for most men. So what do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawomic River Museum, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce that.
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware. But it's important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet.
No.
That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny.
Right.
Humor is subjective.
Anywho.
Anywho, people have begun gathering outside. The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Could you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Toshiki Kayura.
Unacceptable!
Did you seriously forget my name? This is the most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I'm a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her? Yeah, this guy we just met probably won't. Well done, we've exchanged formalities with everyone here. I thought you just left. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I'm an ultimate!
On our honor as ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck my controller's dealing with stick drift. I don't like it. The other 11 students are gathered in the center of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation.
Any clue?
Oh, so now she evaporated. Yeah, she... So, any clue what's going on here? We're being pranked, 100%. This would be a really elaborate prank.
Seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Unsurprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse
This
me.
is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, loud woman advisor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wanker. And your surname, please? Madison, Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer. How do you know that? Sat in that dining hall, remember?
Problematic.
I don't recall you being there for introductions. Maybe she was eavesdropping. Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply happened to overhear your conversation is all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. I just said, was that a burp or a growl? Hey, if we could take a step back for a second. What was this about a dining hall? I'm hungry as hell. It's inside the building over there. Is there a kitchen too? They got everything locale. I'm starving. Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway. Okay, but you have to speedrun them. Gaming references? Someone else? The universe has been thrown out of balance. Me when someone makes a reference to a hyperfixation I'm in. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akira. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer. Yes, that's correct. Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Lawyer man? Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more? Oh, it's like Wolfie VGC.
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have. A lawyer. Wow, it's so nice to meet you. Next up, we have, Toshiko turned and squinted at me. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang, Grace?
I'm not too
I have no idea. Fuck if I know his name. He told me, I'm pretty sure it's Mark, right?
My bad. I've got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together. Oi, what you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater.
Debater?
A debater?
Ooh.
Ooh, so like a bargain bin lawyer?
Hey.
That's... Chris, Madison, Wolfgang, Akira, Damon Maitsu. Who else is left? Eva. I still don't know your fucking ultimate.
Hiya.
Come on, darling. You can do it.
See?
Yeah, share your name. Eva. Just Eva? Motherfucker, your name's just Winona. Eva Sunaka. That's a very pretty name.
Would you look at that?
Okay, you're slightly pulling the strings. Here, Cassidy. I don't know. I tried to do a Spamton voice for that. Fit and elegant, isn't it? But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva?
That's...
Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure he never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Ultimate liar. Okay. What, are you fucking Kokichi or something? Are you Kokichi? Oh, okay, so you're just the ultimate liar. Okay. Ultimate liar? That's so funny. That's supposed to be my job. So, like, what's your actual talent? That's it. What? Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
You for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
Easy. Get a job in marketing.
That's the truth.
Oh, shut up. It's just what I am. Is that supposed to be your explanation? But that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Eva expectantly. That was when it happened. Ding dong ping pong!
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
That's a very British voice. That ain't Monokuma.
Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great.
Great.
Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes.
I'm trying to do something with my eyebrows on the camera.
To welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy.
Mr. Analog Horror over here.
May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy? We can't be.
You think?
No kidding! This place looks nothing like a school!
Stop talking so loud.
I want to hear this.
I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation.
I'm giving him like a fucking Kane voice.
But there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from me. From there we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell.
That was a click. That was a click.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting. Couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
Fallen?
Yo, what if you set up the sleeping gas in the train?
Complicated.
In that travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on? It's actually just Kane.
Guys.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus!
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part he said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we? Hell no! I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. To die? You think we're gonna be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a psychopath. I just almost get cancelled on a daily basis. If it calls for it, what if we walk in together as one big group? When you know someone's looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary.
Hey, she's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, soybean.
I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay?
I hope you do. We gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. Eventually, I mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. Oh yeah, it had this fucking big, long loading screen last time. Hopefully it's just a loading screen. I haven't saved. Okay, good. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa! Okay. Huh? 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 Excuse me? In front of me lay the battered, bloody body of a young woman. Okay. Is that girl dead? Why is there a dead body? What happened? Is this another student? I don't recall seeing them on the train, so I never got to see this person. Shit! What the shit? Dining hall people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on. Yeah, why did you mention this other girl?
The hell?
The hell? I never even saw her. You were there too, bargain bin. Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you missed a whole ass person? You're right.
Hell no.
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just a minute. Stop pressing me for an answer, you... I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting
So between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? You think she was murdered? Well, fucking obviously she was murdered. Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her? Does that really look self-inflicted? Dude, this guy's voice. So there's a killer running loose? But I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Desmond can back me up, right? She's right. There were no screams, and no one left the building. No, the killer's still inside? God damn, get this fucking voice actor a raise. As more panicked shouts filled the corridor, Eva silently walked over to the body. Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
You
The fuck is wrong with you? Stop that.
drain.
It's not real. Eh? This girl. She's just a dummy. A dummy?
How?
No, that's definitely a real body. Didn't you just say you were a liar? Why should we believe you? If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself.
If no one else is offering, I can do it.
Wait, him?
Well, how does that sound to everyone?
I have my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense. Yes, you can do it. The pirate casually... Stop calling him a pirate, dog! The killer's inside our school? I got publicly executed? Holy... The fucking thumbnail. It's just them in a guillotine. The pirate casually approached the body and knelt beside it. Then, just like Eva...
I'll be damned.
Would you look at that? She's right. It is a dummy.
For real?
Okay, so no one's actually dead yet. No one's dead yet. For real? How did she know it was a fake? My intuition. Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell. Well, it looks fresh. A corpse would only smell once it started to decay.
Dude, no!
As if, could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that, there's something under the dummy.
Huh? What is it?
A tablet. Gene rose from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slid under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell.
Nice hiding place.
Hey, wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't taken a closer look. Gives the impression I was supposed to, don't it?
Hey, what's on the tablet?
Let me turn it on.
Beep boop 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 boop. She pressed a button and walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. I don't remember who Cassidy is. Oh wait, Cassidy's the gamer, right? Oh, it's loading something.
After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished.
Ultimate Teacher's Aid. In its place was a photo of the girl. What is this?
However, the tablet hadn't finished loading.
Just after that image. The victim is Kara Koskinen, the Ultimate Teacher's Aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. That's a fucking Detroit Become Human reference. 28 stab wounds. Dude, it's absolute... Bro, that's just a Detroit Become Human reference. And you cannot tell me it's not. It's Connor slamming on the table going, 28 stab wounds. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. Reads like a body report. Okay, urban spook. First, a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now, a body report? What the hell's going on?
Geez, took you long enough to find that tablet. Long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves.
What?
Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. She was such a nice girl, so much potential, lost to violence.
What is this man playing at?
Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that gray man on the tablet screen?
Ah.
Yup, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this.
God, how long is this fucking prologue?
Have fun, everyone.
Not okay!
Investigation? What the hell? Fuck, enough of this already. I don't want any part in this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker. Screaming in obscenity, she pulled her hand as far back as she could. Knew that would happen. No way! Was that the watch?
Trying to destroy private property, that's a zap.
Fuck. Fuck! Is he for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder? Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe anything that strange man claims. Why would Eden Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board executives. Money can get to people's heads and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be sane. Would the UTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
Seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And Sue. If this is the work of a separate group, why are they using the Academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might have been kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy. Explain. Well, what if they knew we all had to board a train? It would explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with the gas.
Gotta be something.
Because this happened on the train to the academy, they claim they are the academy.
If I may ask,
Everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who kidnapped
That's
us?
not it.
It obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location that takes a team to do. I thought you were saying my name there and just horrifically misspelling it, but yeah. Yeah, they're all really cool. Except for a few. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't add up. I think I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I'd feel super bad leaving you alone. Oh?
sure.
Sure, I suppose. Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I'm gonna leave forever now. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in the direction of the room with the kitchen.
Uh,
Don't get close.
I'm going with them, screw this! Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on it. He's better than us. I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate?
calm.
We won't know if we continue standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right, I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. God, I have to do an investigation and all. Oh my god. Go back to that tablet. Karen Koskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to 28 stab wounds. It's literally word for word. 28 stab wounds. Jesus, I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really based on true events, damn, the killer's totally sick in the head. I'm going to have to do a class trial in the prologue. Come on, man. My captors gave us a lot of information about this victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. What's the time? It's almost midnight. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. Damn it, it's just a doll. Damon, stop hesitating. Yeah, it's a pretty perfect looking doll that's hovering off of the ground. The doll was slumped against the door, her torso soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt have been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody and indiscernible pulp. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll. That's when it comes to life. You go, "Meow." Well, a bloody knife. It looks like that would be the murder weapon. A bloody knife lay next to the victim. It's safe to say that this would be the murder weapon. And then also the assault rifle, for some reason that's there. The initial sight of the doll shocked me so much I completely overlooked this rifle. God, my nose is itchy. Inspecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was the rifle near her body?
The rifle? Could you step back a bit? I'm curious about something.
What? No, Before I could finish my sentence, Jean walked over to where I was and picked up the gun. Hey, you're messing with the crime scene. Ignoring me, he released the magazine of the gun with surprising ease. Eh? From the top of the magazine protruded a loaded bullet. Oh, that's interesting. This rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down, guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. Damn, a loaded gun? What's going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? Unless that gun was purely for intimidation. It's not very logical, but it'd be a twisted game to play with the victim. Assault rifle has been added to the troop bullet section of your trinket. Girl's been stabbed repeatedly. I don't need the tablet to know that. However, her cause of death, you'd think it was a stab to the heart or something, but the tablet claimed blood loss. Taking a closer look, the wounds, they didn't seem excessively deep. At least, not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does it say about her killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer a slow death? Damn, this is messed up. Well, that looks like all. That looks like all of it. There's still more. Oh, hands. Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries apart from her nails. It looked like there was dried blood underneath them. Why was there blood under her nails, but not on the rest of her hand? Victim's hands have been added to the troop bullet section of your trinket. That seemed to be all the evidence. Nothing else was catching my eye. I should check the inside of the closet now. Janitor's closet. Excuse me, just stepping over the corpse. And the inside of the closet was old and dilapidated. It was the last place I wanted to dig through, but I had to gather as much evidence as possible. Otherwise, I won't be able to present a strong argument. Bucket? This is a bucket, dear God. It's a bucket, pretty typical thing to find inside a janitor's closet. But why is it randomly lying here? There's nothing inside it except... What is this smell? It smells like bleach? Maybe they cleaned the girl's hands, but then that's why there's only blood under the fingernails. I need to inspect the area around me before I think about moving to the back of the room. Clock. There's a clock above the door. It doesn't seem like it works. So helpful. Shelf. The shelf was packed with an assortment of towels. I briskly inspected them, lifting each towel to check for anything underneath. Many had gathered dust, but that was it. Nothing looked suspicious about them. I guess I'll speak to everyone. I completely missed that. No thanks, a person like her is probably more like cause a murder, not solve one. Alright, have fun with that. Cassidy.
Check it out.
Hey, check out what's behind this door. Saying that, she stepped away from the corner. It's a ladder. Doesn't seem like there's anything strange about it. Why was this brought to my attention again?
Not cool.
I'm disappointed in you.
So
Huh?
acne.
You call that thing a ladder? It's so obviously a step ladder. What is this game, dude? Aren't they practically the same thing?
Pardon me.
I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everyone knows an ace investigator must record his evidence as accurately as possible. That's certainly what the victim would want. Blah, a guy that doesn't get my references is no fun to be around. I'm gonna check. What is that a reference to? Chat, what is that a reference to? That stupid ladder. Is it? It says it's a reference. I don't know what that was about. No clue, honestly. Is it an Ace Attorney reference? Oh, I think it's yeah, it looks like I think it might be an Ace Attorney reference. Because I've seen here there's apparently a conversation between Phoenix Wright and his assistants. Yeah, a conversation between the protagonist and his assistants about the difference between a ladder and a step ladder is a recurring joke in the Ace Attorney series. Yep, it's an Ace Attorney reference. Not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this was based on a real murder, was it not? That was what the tablet said, though I'm still skeptical about the validity of that statement. Looks like that's everything around here. I should check out the other end of the room. God, this lawyer guy is going to be really helpful. Like, genuinely. I wouldn't have to do all the thinking. Where did you guys come from? There's a camera there. There's another surveillance camera. Is the guy on the speaker watching us through this? Just the thought made my stomach turn. There's a mop there, but I can't look at it. I guess just these three. Ingrid. These shelves are real intriguing. Take a look. Some of the cleaning brands go as far back as the 80s and 90s. You recognize them? Because I use them. Why would you do that? Old chemicals do the job better, since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't ask where I got them. Don't want to alert the fuzz. I'm sure they don't care about our black market cleaning supplies. Desmond.
Gotta stay one step ahead.
I checked all the containers on this shelf. They're all full with the exception of one. A bottle of bleach. Bleach? Oh, there was a bucket in this closet that reeked of it.
Makes sense.
That's probably not a coincidence, given this thing is supposed to emulate a real crime scene. It's crazy how much effort has been put into this. I can't think too much about what kind of situation we're in, or I'll never be able to handle it. And then it's the rich bitch. That security camera, it's brand new. Now that she's mentioned it, it does look out of place. Think it would have gathered dust like the other items in here. Did it recently get cleaned or something? My company's headquarters have similar ones installed, except these cameras are even more high-tech. Typical school. Spending more on security than educating their students. That's assuming this is even the Academy's doing. Wasn't that ALA? I don't know what that means. Ding dong bing bong.
Alright everyone, that's time. Look at you all. You investigated the crime scene so well it's enough to bring a tear to my eye.
Wasn't there also chemical burns? Yeah, there were chemical burns on her face, on her head and face.
Jokes aside, please meet by the elevator for the class trial. You should find it somewhere around the Tree of Ignorance. Don't make me wait too long. I might start getting zap happy. See you soon.
Class trial? What the hell does that mean? Sounds like that's the end of our investigation. If we're done with this closet, we should go outside and talk to the others. Well, that was a quick investigation.
Come off the grass.
Oh, what the hell is a class trial? Your guess is as good as mine. Obviously, we're going to court. Court? He's going to put us on trial? Maybe that's where we'll talk about the clues we found. It makes sense for our current situation. Investigation, clues, files. What else could that stuff be for? Good point. It does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but they don't seem to be relevant to this case anyway. You mentioned that this elevator was near the Tree of Ignorance, right? He must be referring to the room with the tree. Probably, yeah. It's the only thing I can think of. Thought I saw something outside. However, I don't recall seeing an elevator anywhere. What are you waiting for? Let's get our butts over there. She keeps treating this like a dumb game. If we're really going on trial, that's going to be a nuisance to deal with.
Okay.
We might as well follow her. One by one, everyone left. I guess I have no choice but to go as well. Where am I going? Oh yeah, it's just straight out this way. I just wanted to make sure about that my stick drift wasn't happening all the time. Where's this thing? Where's this goat thing? When I arrived at the tree, I saw that people were already bickering. A big tree, Eden's Garden Academy, overused religious symbolism is tight. I really hope we get let out after this. Can you confirm, lie chick? Why are you asking her? Come off the grass, she's clearly faking her talent. And that makes her one of the bad guys? Who would want to fake their identity besides someone with a secret to hide? I bet she's the one who brought that gas bomb on the train. And she didn't think to bring a mask to avoid passing out or whatever?
If no one else is gonna say it.
If all you need to wear a mask to protect you, then... Hey, don't look at me, I literally passed out. This helmet's got plenty of holes in it, I'd suffocate otherwise. No, the light chick's totally sus, just like how calm she's been acting. She somehow knew that dead body was a dummy, then she poked it in the face. That's not normal. I told you it was my intuition. Intuition my ass. It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect the doll. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Where's this elevator supposed to be again? It's in the tree. All I see is the tree of ignorance. Do you not see this giant doorway shape? Bruh, I'm literally not holding anything. That's a jester, not a goat, it's a jester. At the base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a creepy mask. There were cracks all over the mask, and one of the eyes was even missing. How old must this thing be? You know, it's a statue too, don't you? Huh? Oh, yeah. What's up with the statue? There's definitely something whack about it. I just can't put my finger on what. The mask is broken. There's a piece missing. Is that weird? The statue's probably like super old. It makes sense to be cracking and stuff. No, this definitely seems intentional. Like it's crappy on purpose? Even so, it's not relevant to the elevator, is it? Well, you know, maybe if we find the piece and place it back on the statue, something will happen like a puzzle-solving game. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but it wouldn't hurt to try. You saying we gotta look around for the other part of the mask? Hold on to your butts, cause I got the eyes of a predator. That's not something you should be saying around... That's not something you should be saying around the ultimate influencer. Cause he'd be like, no, I've got the eyes of a predator. With that, everyone started to search the tree again. Some people inspected the tree itself. After what seemed like only a few minutes, Grace stood up frantically with something in her hand. Oi, everyone, I found it! We gathered around Grace to see what she was holding. Ah, it's an eye. Nice, that must be it. What should we do with it? Should we stick it back in the mask? Probably, yeah, I'll take care of it. Back off, Hercules, you ain't the one who found it. Grace brought the piece over to the statue and slid it right into the mask. Then, nothing happened. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Suddenly, the ground we were standing on began to shake. Oh, golly! Are we about to die? I knew it was gonna be the fucking tree. I knew that it was gonna be the door. Dude. Shut up, nothing happened. Yo, it was right. That actually worked. A fucking secret passageway in a tree. I never thought I'd see that. Yo, wearing a mask. The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding, exists here only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonder of nature, but does not achieve it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom.
Game over, man! Game over!
It's game over, man! It's game over! Oh my god. Will this take us to the elevator? There's stairs at the foot of the opening. What are we waiting for? Let's explore. Why the sudden rush? I want to get home, duh. If we want to get this over with, we'll get out quicker. It's simple math.
Sure.
Fair enough. So we just walk in, do we? One by one, we approached the opening of the tree and descended into the darkness. This is an elevator. I see the elevator's underneath the tree. God, fucking Grace has just stood at the front, like, ah! A pussy facing the world. See, the elevator is underneath the tree. Reckless investments, I'm telling you. With a rumble, the elevator began its descent. We stood in silence, 16 worried strangers plummeting into the unknown. Into the unknown! That's what we were, after all. Random people thrown into this horrible place. And for what? Some twisted man's game? A fake crime scene, an investigation, a creepy statue, an elevator in a tree? None of this was work of your average kidnapper. This was advanced kidnapping. This is something much bigger, and in no way could it be connected to Eden's Garden Academy. How do you know that? One more word out of you, Dream, and you'll get in the drill. Nah, he doesn't care. He's gonna keep speaking. The elevator began to slow, snapping me out of my thoughts. I stood up tall, and when movement stopped completely, the doors opened. Alright, what's this fucking speaker guy looking like? In front of us was a large circular hall supported by marble pillars. In the center of the room, 16 podiums have been arranged into a circle. Were those for us?
Welcome, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the elevator ride, even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is the trial room. Each podium has a name on it. Find your designated podium and stand there until I give out further instructions.
And if we don't comply?
Then I'll zap you, of course.
Back off.
No, it's zapping shit again. Just face it, Miss Madison. We have to go along with his demands. Don't know why I went British with him for a sec.
Looks like there's a few smart ones in the pack, eh? Well, come along now. We don't have all day.
There was no avoiding it. We had to assume our places. Scanning the faces around me, everyone wore similar expressions. Discomfort, anger, worry. It didn't end. We've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some insane game. No free will, no choice in our actions. All we could do was move forward. We had to hope for an escape, a way to run from this twisted place. We had to solve this murder case. That didn't load all the characters. Save your game? Yes! Oh my god, thank you. Okay, honestly, I think I might leave this stream here. Because I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Hold on, okay. Needles. View trinket? Hold on. Truth bullets. Tablet, blade knife, assault rifle. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop stream now. I'm gonna stop the stream now. Just because... Hold on. Can I... Hold on. Well, it's trial in session. I need to go back to the pause. I need to pause. Let me pause. Please. Okay. And regardless, this is going to be the end of the stream. Whatever happens after this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've been live for about 2.5 hours. Thank you to all the people who stuck around. Thank you, Eject, who was just here the whole time. And thank you to all the other people who joined at other certain points. Thank you to everyone who's watching the VOD.
With a brief explanation of the class trial.
Main menu. Yes. You can wait. You can fucking wait, alright? I don't know your name, but you can wait. Okay. Alright. Well, this has been a very fun stream. Hold on. Now I'm just gotta leave it as this. Well, this has been a very fun stream. I'm planning on streaming a lot more over the next couple of weeks. Like, I'm just planning on streaming a lot more this year. This is gonna be the year of streaming for me. But yeah, anyway. Thank you to all the people who showed up for the stream. Thank you to all the people in the stream right now and who interacted in the chat. And thank you to all the people who watched the VOD all the way through. Yeah, hi Lily. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, thank you to all the people who watched the VOD all the way through. I really appreciate it. And if you really want to help me and show some support, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It genuinely helps a lot. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys like the stream. I hope that you want to see more, because there's going to be more. I'm really liking this so far, and I'm definitely going to be playing it more. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.